Hey, what's up, YouTube? Ow. This is Stellar Toad. So, yeah, my finger is broken, and I was trying to bounce up from the bottom of the screen, and I ended up just hitting my finger on a plug-in. So anyway, I just recently deleted 2 of my videos. The first one was shadow work, how it works and how to do it, and the second one was, positive focus and the law of attraction. You have the wrong idea. Because I recently have improved my understanding of both those things. Yeah, first, I'm going to talk about shadow work. Shadow work, I'm just going to describe what it is really quick. Shadow work is basically making anything that is subconscious, conscious. So, the Gospel of Thomas, which is an Apocrypha book, actually says when the inside is like the outside and the outside is like the inside, and that which is unseen will become seen, that is when you know the kingdom. Well, that sounds a lot like shadow work, okay? So, yeah, basically, shadow work is removing your subconscious mind and to where you have one very deep and very powerful conscious mind that can basically control your reality. So, that is my view of what shadow work is and what it does, and how to do it. I have recently come up with the best technique that works better than the meditation technique that I told you, and yeah, it is a type of meditation, honestly. So, I just noticed the screen is really blurry. Hang on. That's a little bit better. So, yeah, this is actually the room that I have done my shadow work in most of the time, ever since I found this new technique out. So basically, do it at nighttime, and go into a dark, quiet room, and turn off the lights, and you'll notice that it's very creepy. So, yeah, and that's a good thing, because when you're creeped out, it puts you in a different mindset when it's bright and there's people talking and you're all in your conscious mind and you're kind of in a certain mindset of how you have to be in order to fit in with the people around you. So, yeah, it's better when you're alone and in the dark and in the quiet. So, basically, I was sitting down in that corner right there, and I was in the dark thinking about how my personality changed over my life, and what caused it to, well, what I mean is, you know how your personality changes from when you're a baby, to when you're a toddler, to when you're a kid, to when you're a teenager. Well, just kind of, you're going to think of recent traumas to your psyche that you've received, like recent, like maybe a week ago, a month ago, and then you're going to go deeper a year ago, 2 years ago, 5, and then you're going to go a little bit deeper, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, when I was a toddler, when I was a baby, and you actually end up pulling up a lot of memories that are painful. So basically, when you're in this dark room, thinking about painful experiences and what happened that caused them, and you're trying to work them through your subconscious mind and heal yourself, it is creepy. It is a creepy experience, because you'll start to, your subconscious, since it's leaking into your conscious mind, is going to start to send metaphors out. So if you have a somewhat opened third eye, you'll start to hallucinate, and you'll see shadows and kind of spinning around. And you might even hear whispers, but no, those are not demons or negative thought forms. Well, they could be. I mean, of course, you probably should do a little prayer to make sure you're safe in your shadow work environment, integrating your subconscious mind. But yeah, I guarantee you, like 91% of the time, there's not really going to be thought forms or demons in the room that you're doing shadow work in. It's actually going to be your mind sending metaphors to you. So, yeah, shadow work is a really rewarding experience. Well, it's not a rewarding experience because punishment and reward don't even work, but that's not what I meant. It pays off, shadow work. Because you'll be able, when you have your subconscious mind integrated to your conscious mind, you basically are living as your higher self in a flesh puppet, okay? And that's a good thing, because when you're living as an ego in a ego vessel, you become very finite and what you would call worldly. Or I don't know if you would actually call that worldly, or if, well, call it whatever you want, but basically you would become three-dimensional. So yeah, for the shadow work, I'm going to finally fully explain step by step the process of shadow work that I've been using. Dark room, quiet room, lights off, at nighttime, windows closed. Okay? As quiet as you can get it. And I want you to think about painful memories that you've had before, okay? All the times that you kind of didn't let negative energy out. You just kind of kept it in, because if you let it out, it would cause more negative energy. Okay? So basically, all the times that you had to suppress, and all the times that you were not allowed to be authentic or true to who you are. So, all those times, and if you start doing this, you'll start to remember more and more times. They'll start to come up, and you'll actually start to get your memories back. Then, when you get your memories back and you finally worked through your subconscious mind and made it your conscious mind, then do more shadow work. Because the moment you think that you're done, there's always something right there behind it that is blocking you from your subconscious. Because you don't get to that pure state of mind with one shadow work experience. You know, it would take a lot of shadow work experiences. So, yeah. So the moment you think that your mind is finally cleaned and your subconscious is the same as your conscious, then do more shadow work the next time, and then the next time, and just keep doing this shadow work. So yeah, maybe do it once a week or something, because if you do it every day, you will get probably depressed. You'll probably get depressed if you do shadow work every single day. So do it maybe once a week, okay? And yeah, and as for positive focus is a joke. So it will not work without shadow work, because you can be forcing your conscious mind to bend and contort however you want it, but turning the lights off on the half of you that doesn't even slightly believe what you're forcing yourself to believe is not going to change the outcome of positive focus not working then. So, yeah, positive focus is something done after after the shadow has been well integrated, okay? Other than that, if you are following most, if you're following most New Age teachers or Law of Attraction teachers, then you won't get anywhere, because they don't know what they're talking about half the time. More than half the time. They don't know what they're talking about 3/4 of the time. Okay? So, yeah. You have to integrate your shadow and make your subconscious conscious before you can actually use positive focus, because your subconscious mind often, it most often contradicts your conscious mind, because of the fact that your subconscious mind is everything about yourself that you viewed to be evil or bad and you didn't accept about yourself. Okay? So when that becomes conscious, you're going to see a lot of contradictions. So you'll probably be able to see which one is authentic and which one is inauthentic. Always choose the one that is authentic. Because if you choose the one that's not authentic, you're just going to bring your shadow right back into existence. So, yeah. Integrate your shadow, and then positive focus will work because you'll be using the full capacity of your brain, and you will not be contradicting yourself via your higher self or subconscious mind or abysmal mind or whatever you want to call it. So, and that's another thing. After you integrate your shadow, it's no longer your subconscious mind, it's your abysmal mind. Like Ryan Cropper says. Then it's more your abysmal mind because, well, he didn't actually say what I'm about to say, but he just calls it the abysmal mind. Then it's more of your abysmal mind because it's just deep and in depth rather than being sealed off. So, yeah. That's how, because these deeper states of consciousness in your subconscious mind, that is your higher self. So that controls your reality. So when you are contradicting yourself in your subconscious mind, the positive focus will never, ever, 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 ever work. Ever. Okay? So, yeah. The main point is that positive focus will not work without having previously integrated your shadow. So, yeah. This is Stellar Toad. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it made sense to you, and I hope you have a good day. So, yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Goodbye.